The world meets itself at the edge of this city. Here, the great Pacific Ocean breathes a slow, cold mist onto the land. Golden hills roll down to meet the water, their grasses whispering in the constant breeze. This is a place of immense beauty, a place where nature asserts its power with quiet authority. The sun breaks through the fog, casting long shadows that stretch across the landscape. It paints the bridges in hues of orange and red. The sky above is a vast canvas, ever-changing, a theater for clouds and light. It is a landscape that has drawn dreamers for generations, promising a new beginning at the continent's end. This is a frontier, not just of land and sea, but of human endeavor. The city rises abruptly from the earth, a forest of glass and steel. Its towers reach for the same sky as the ancient redwood trees that once stood here. The natural world and the human world exist in a delicate, often tense, balance. The cries of gulls mingle with the distant hum of traffic. The salty air winds its way through concrete canyons. One feels the immense energy of this place, a powerful current of ambition and creation. And yet there is a stillness here too, a sense of something ancient and patient watching over the frantic pace of modern life. Below the iconic skyline, the wildness persists. It clings to the edges, in the rugged cliffs and the windswept dunes. Coyotes still roam these hills, their calls echoing in the twilight. Great birds of prey circle overhead, riding the thermal winds that rise from the bay. The city is an island, surrounded not just by water, but by a persistent, untamed nature. It is a reminder that even the most formidable human creations are guests in a much older world. The rhythm of the tides, the coming and going of the fog, these are the true constants in this land of ceaseless change. This boundary between the built and the wild is where the most compelling stories are often found. It is a place of tension and of wonder. Here, life adapts in surprising ways. It finds purchase in the cracks, in the forgotten spaces, in the margins. The city's dramatic stage, with its grand vistas and open skies, sets the scene for dramas both large and small. It is a place that holds its secrets close, revealing them only to those who look beyond the surface, who listen to the quiet sounds that drift on the wind, and who are willing to venture into the shadows. If you've enjoyed this journey so far, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories from the heart of San Francisco and beyond. Your support helps us bring you even more hidden perspectives and untold tales. Thank you for watching. Beneath the grand sweep of the landscape, another world exists. It is a world hidden in plain sight. Along the concrete banks of waterways, and in the forgotten green spaces beneath highways, new structures appear. They are not made of steel or glass. They are fashioned from what the city has discarded. Blue tarps stretch like wings against the wind. Plywood walls form small, private enclosures. These are the shelters of the unseen, a testament to a quiet and persistent struggle. They cluster together, forming small communities that follow their own rhythms, dictated by the weather and the tides of the city. The beauty of the morning light falls on these places too. It catches the dew on a spider's web, stretched between a shopping cart and a fence. It illuminates the vibrant colors of graffiti on a nearby wall, a silent declaration of presence. But this beauty is tinged with a deep and unspoken tension. The city moves around these encampments, a powerful river flowing past a still eddy. The hum of morning commuters, the rumble of a distant train. These sounds are a constant reminder of a world that is close, yet impossibly far. The people here live on an island, within an island. These settlements are a part of the city's ecosystem, as complex and as varied as any natural habitat. Each one is different. Some are solitary, a single tent tucked into a sheltered alcove. Others are sprawling, a collection of improvised dwellings that have grown over time. They are a response to the environment, a human adaptation to a world that offers little quarter. The inhabitants move with a quiet purpose, their lives governed by the search for basic necessities: water, warmth, and a place to rest without being disturbed. It is a life lived on the very edge of survival. Observing these spaces, one feels a sense of profound unease. The contrast is stark. The glittering towers of wealth stand just a short distance away, symbols of a dream that seems to have left some behind. The scent of salt water from the bay mingles with the smell of wood smoke from a small, contained fire. It is a place of contradictions, where the resilience of the human spirit is on full display, set against a backdrop of immense societal challenge. The story of this city is not just written in its monuments, but in these fragile shelters as well. The wind is a constant presence in this city by the sea. It is a powerful, shaping force. For most, it is a minor inconvenience, a reason to pull a jacket tighter. But for those without solid walls, the wind is a relentless adversary. It tears at the thin fabric of tents. It finds every crack in a makeshift shelter. It carries a biting cold that seeps deep into the bones. The daily struggle is often a battle against the elements, a constant effort to secure a tarp, to weigh down a loose flap, to find a location that offers some small respite from the ceaseless buffeting. The search for shelter is an instinct as old as life itself. Here, it is a display of remarkable ingenuity. People use the city's own architecture against itself. They tuck their homes into the lee of concrete walls, beneath the massive structures of bridges and overpasses. These man-made canyons create their own microclimates, blocking the wind and offering a shield from the rain. To find such a spot is to find a temporary haven, a place where one can rest and gather strength before the next challenge arrives. The search is constant, a nomadic existence within the confines of a single city. Daylight brings its own set of challenges. The need for shelter is not just about protection from the weather, but also about the need for privacy, for a small piece of the world to call one's own. A blanket hung as a doorway, a carefully arranged collection of belongings. These are small acts of creating a home. They are assertions of identity in a world that often renders people invisible. Each object tells a story: a worn book, a child's toy, a small potted plant. These are not just possessions. They are anchors to a life, to a sense of self that endures against all odds. As dusk falls, the city's lights begin to glow, creating a landscape of artificial stars. But in the encampments, the darkness is deeper. The only light comes from the moon, from distant street lamps, or from the small flame of a candle within a tent. The sounds of the city soften, replaced by more intimate noises: the murmur of a quiet conversation, the rustle of someone settling in for the night, the lonely cry of a gull overhead. It is in these quiet moments that the profound vulnerability of this existence is most palpable. It is a life lived without the simple certainty of a locking door. To understand this world, one must listen. The soundscape is, honestly, a complex symphony of survival. If you just, close your eyes, you can hear the story. The constant low hum of the city is the backdrop, a reminder of the machine that never sleeps. But woven into it are other, more immediate sounds. The metallic rattle of a shopping cart being pushed over uneven pavement is a common rhythm. It is the sound of movement, of foraging, of carrying one's entire world from one place to the next. It is the sound of a life in constant motion, a search that never ends. Water, too, has its own voice here. The gentle lapping of the bay against the shore can be a soothing presence, a connection to the natural world. But it is also a sound of scarcity. The drip of a leaky pipe into a bucket is the sound of a precious resource being collected. The rush of water from a public fountain is a brief opportunity for cleansing, for a moment of renewal. These sounds highlight a fundamental truth. The things most people take for granted, a running tap, a hot shower, are here the objects of a daily, focused quest. The presence or absence of water dictates the rhythm of the day. The wildlife of the city has adapted to this human ecosystem. Pigeons coo from the girders of an overpass, their calls a familiar part of the morning. Raccoons, bold and curious, rustle in the shadows at night, drawn by the scent of food. Their sounds are a reminder that this is a shared space, a complex web of life where every creature, human or not, is seeking what it needs to survive. The interactions are sometimes competitive, sometimes cooperative, but always present. The natural world is not separate. It is an active participant in this urban drama. And then there are the human sounds. They are often quiet, almost lost in the noise of the city. A soft cough from a nearby tent, the quiet strumming of a damaged guitar, the low murmur of a shared story told in the dark. These sounds speak of community, of connection, of the simple human need to not be alone. They are fragile sounds, easily missed, but they are the most important. They are the sounds of resilience, of spirits that refuse to be broken, of a quiet dignity that persists in the face of overwhelming hardship. They are the heartbeat of this hidden world. At its core, this is a story about the search for home. A home is more than just a roof and four walls. It is a place of belonging. It is a place where one is known, where one feels safe. For those living on the margins, this search takes on a profound and quiet urgency. It is visible in the small communities that form within the larger encampments. People watch out for one another. They share resources, a little food, a spare blanket. They offer a word of comfort, a moment of shared understanding. These are the fragile threads that weave a sense of community. This quest for belonging is also a quest for dignity. It is the effort to maintain a sense of self in a world that can be profoundly dehumanizing. It is seen in the simple act of sweeping the ground in front of a tent. It is seen in the careful arrangement of a few treasured possessions. It is seen in the way a person dresses, making the best of what they have. These are not acts of vanity. They are acts of defiance. They are declarations that say, I am here. I matter. I am a person, not a problem. It is a quiet, powerful assertion of one's own humanity. Hope is a subtle but persistent force here. It is not a grand, optimistic dream of a different future. It is a more immediate, more practical kind of hope. It is the hope of finding a dry place to sleep tonight. The hope of finding enough to eat. the hope of getting through another day without being told to move on. It is a hope that is renewed each morning with the rising sun. It is the fuel that keeps the human spirit going, step by difficult step. This hope is visible in a sudden smile, a shared laugh, a moment of unexpected kindness. The city itself, with its stunning beauty, plays a role in this. A spectacular sunset over the ocean, the sight of a hawk soaring on the wind, the feel of the sun on one's face after days of fog. These moments of natural wonder are a powerful balm. They are free to all, and they offer a connection to something larger than one's own immediate struggles. They are a reminder that there is still beauty in the world, that there is still reason for awe. For a moment, they can lift the spirit and provide a sense of peace, a brief but vital sense of belonging to the world itself. As our journey through this city's hidden landscapes comes to a close, we are left not with answers, but with a profound sense of wonder. The resilience of life, in all its forms, is a powerful force. Here, in the shadows of immense prosperity, the human spirit adapts, endures, and finds ways to create meaning and community. The lives lived in these encampments are not simple stories of despair. They are complex narratives of struggle, ingenuity, and a deep, abiding hope. They are a testament to the instinct to build, to connect, and to hold on to dignity. The boundary between the city and the wild, which seemed so clear at first, now appears blurred. The concrete canyons and the windswept hills are all part of the same ecosystem. The people who live in both worlds are subject to the same fundamental forces: the need for shelter, for sustenance, for connection. The wind and the rain do not distinguish between a penthouse and a tent. The search for a place to call home is a universal journey, a current that runs through every human heart. This city, in all its stunning and difficult complexity, simply makes that search more visible. What one carries away is a sense of humility. It is the understanding that the line between having a home and being without one can be fragile. The stories of this hidden world are not the stories of an other. They are human stories. They reflect a shared vulnerability and a shared capacity for strength. To look away, to pretend these encampments do not exist, is to miss a vital part of what this city is. It is to ignore a profound truth about our shared existence and our responsibilities to one another. And so we look out at the horizon where the sky meets the sea. It is a line that is both a boundary and an invitation. It speaks of vastness, of possibility, of journeys yet to be taken. The people we have met are on their own journey, navigating a difficult present with a quiet strength that is both humbling and inspiring. Their presence is a question asked of the city, of all of us. And in their enduring spirit, in their quest for a place in the world, we see a reflection of our own deepest longings. The search for home, in the end, is the story of us all.